Hold up. I got too much, what's calling the thing.
Oh, we already live. I don't know what the hell happened to the beginning.
The beginning, huh?
Yeah.
Fast.
Alright, y'all. What's
Everybody,
good?
welcome back to the show. I'm MikeC.
Oh, we didn't even do the introduction properly.
This suck right now, bro. Hey, man. Live, all the way live. Welcome, everybody, back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. I'm MikeC.
And I'm Fred Y. Alright, there we go.
We got to introduce ourselves, man. Let y'all know what y'all getting in store for, you know what I'm saying?
And before we start, this weekend I went to that comedy show in Bethesda with Big Worm, Faison Love, and the guy from Family Matters. I guess he was supposed to be trying to be a comedian. He bombed tremendously. This was in Bethesda, the comedy show. This guy was talking about his ankle bracelet, was asking anybody if they had an Android charger for his Android bracelet. Then he started talking about he had, when he was doing his name is Don something, but the guy Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, right? He was talking about Darius.
His name is Darius.
He said that
or something like that.
He always had two guys on set to suck him off, and he was like, no, really. And the highlight of his joke, he did a Rick James joke about him and Rick James crashing into a fountain inside of Eddie Murphy's yard or something like that. But I guess his highlight was, he was like, does anybody follow me on Instagram? Does anybody follow me on Facebook? And all this other stuff. And the room was kind of like cringy quiet. And then he said, I want everybody to take their phones out. And this joker played, he was like, DJ, hit it. And we think, what is he about to do? This clown started playing the theme to Family Matters, and started putting the mic in this lady's face, thinking that she was gonna sing it. And I mean, he just bombed. And the show started late. Matter of fact, it started 30 minutes late. You know, us black people don't never start none of those time. If the white comedic Gary, whatever his name is, if he was the headline on that show, the show would have started on time. They cut the show on time, but they started the show on time because Faison was the last performer. And when Faison came out, Faison knew that he bombed, and Faison sat in his chair. He was like, coke is a terrible thing. So anybody that went to that show, that first, because they wound up doing two shows, anybody that went to that show and you went to the second show, I'm sorry for you, but I'm sorry I took it, but I had to tell y'all that because that crap was, oh my god, that. But I needed the outing, you know what I'm saying? But that joint was cringy, man. This he really need therapy. Like he was saying, this is my therapy. Yeah, you really do, bro. You should have stuck to Family Matters. You know what I'm saying? The comedy thing ain't working out for you, man. That's like me trying to be a doctor operating in front of somebody on the first time. I'm throwing spare parts away. That's, you know what I'm saying? But hey, look, man. Today we are talking about Hellblade 2. Now this is on Steam and on the Xbox. And if you have the Game Pass, you can actually play it for free. Day one for free. Mike and I both had the chance to play it. I played it on the PC. Mike played it on Xbox. And
well, actually, Fred, I take it back. I didn't play it on Xbox. I played it on PC as well.
Oh, you played it on PC? Oh,
yeah, I played it on PC. I wanted to see the graphics up in it. I didn't even try to play it on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
But I did have it. I got it on Xbox Game Pass, so I was able to play it on PC.
Oh, did you find your Alienware?
Yeah, I use my new Alienware, bro.
Oh, okay.
The laptop.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing it on. Yep. So we're just talking about PCs right now. We still got Xboxes, even though how dusty they are, but we still got Xbox.
Oh.
So your experience playing it on PC?
I'm gonna just jump the gameplay footage.
Are you jumping?
I'm jumping to play the gameplay footage. OBS has this new way where you can fast forward the footage so y'all don't see the title screen. And for transparency, I downloaded this gameplay footage from off the internet, so it does not belong to Michael myself. Now, what are we starting out with, Mike?
Graphics, brother. Graphic wise.
Graphically. This thing blows your mind, right? I don't know how it is on Xbox, but if you have, I have a 1080. That's my graphics card, right? And I had to update my drivers for that, my NVIDIA drivers. Once I did that, this game is comparable to PT on PlayStation 4. This is the best looking game ever created on any other system. So much that I had to go and look back at the Hellblade 1 that I never played. I don't remember playing it. And I'm looking at those.
One time with me.
You did? I did?
Yep. Remember, I was playing it, and then we had a whole group of people on while we was playing Hellblade, the first one.
Oh. Well, I don't remember it. I don't remember that. But when I went to just go look at the graphics of that, this game is totally awesome. Graphically, you can tell when the studio took their time with this game. And if there's no awards for this game when that boring ass video game awards come out, there are going to be a lot of people mad. This, hands down, the best graphical game ever. I mean, it just 5 is what I give it. I give it a 5. Our new rating system. This thing is top notch. Can't get no better. I can expect it on the Xbox, even on the S, to look gorgeous. This game is, Mike.
Hey, I give it a 5 too. I totally agree with you, man. The graphic and fog effects of the actual game, just creating that type of ambiance as far as for that. It's something to see. For I think they was trying to put this game out as far as when their Xbox first launched, because you remember when you first saw the Xbox commercial and everything, they showed brief highlights of this game. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they had the technical capability to release it just then and there. So they did take their time with it, which I do appreciate that. But it took a long time for it because this game was announced when the Xbox first came out. That's 2020, right? 2020 when the Xbox came out. So this is 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So they took their time with it, and they actually delivered on graphically as far as with this game, man, because it's a marvel to see something that looks so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? At first, right, you thought when I was up there playing it on the PC, I thought it was a little bit of screen tearing and stuff far as with it. But that's just how she was seeing the world. You know what I'm saying? As far as the little specs and stuff like that. Cause I said, oh yeah, when I actually looked into it, because I looked at the frame rate and see if there was any type of droppage and everything. But I didn't. It was no droppage up in there. It was just how the world was basically seen through her eyes, which is phenomenal, man. Graphically, brother, man. Hey, like you said, phenomenal. Can we touch on sound as well too, or is that with the gameplay? Before
we do that, so while I have this downtime, right, I've been working on some stuff behind the scenes for the game show, right. But I've been teaching myself how to use the Unreal Engine, and I don't know if this used the Unreal Engine or Unity.
It did. Unreal Engine 5.
It did. I can see why, because the stuff that I'm learning from YouTube University, the lighting, the shaders, this is all brand new to me. This is a new this is a new entry in what I offer in the FGY film series. If I can make something like this is done in Unreal Engine. This is something that if you study and you practice a lot, you will see how much work it takes to get graphics to look like this. I'm talking just the lighting and stuff like that, and I look at games differently now when I review them and when I play them, especially if they're done with the Unreal Engine, right? And this is free. The Unreal Engine is free. So I don't know how long they took to model this character. I don't know how long it took for them to create this world, but I'm telling you, kudos to everybody at Xbox Studios that made this game, man, because y'all did one hell of a job, and I want to give y'all a round of applause. Man, y'all did the damn thing with this, bro. This game is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Graphic wise, it cannot be touched by anything else currently or past, other than, in my opinion, PT that was on the PlayStation 4. With games like this is what we were standing outside and getting frostbit for these game systems. This is the type of games that we want. We didn't want the shell-based games like the Street Fighters and the Ninja Turtle games and the Transformer games. Those will always look perfect. This is not. This is as realistic, but it has the kind of like realistic on the fictional side. So it's not like, but this thing can pass. This game is. Let's go to the next topic, Mike.
Gameplay.
Gameplay. Yo, the gameplay, I'm gonna give it a 5. Hey man, just the voices that you're hearing is kind of like spooky. It's kind of like spooky. Like, to me, this is like a horror flick, but it was so good. I was able to play it with the lights off. I was actually able to sit down and play this game. I didn't have to have the dogs by me just in case somebody break inside the house. You know what I'm saying? This game I felt comfortable with. I put all my fears aside. I mean, it was just like, don't get me wrong. The joint was still freaking me out. I had at least 2 lights on when I was playing this game, but just the different voices that you hear, and then you hear the deep voice, the Sprite commercial dude voice.
Yeah, the shadow.
Man, I mean, just the gameplay, and I don't know if this touches on the graphic side, but it might. But if you notice, there's no hub in this game.
Yeah.
There is no hub.
There's no hub.
And that's and now I know why the beginning of the game they show you the controller and they show you where all the buttons do. And this looks like a movie. This looks like this is the transition from the movie to the actual gameplay. There's no difference. We've been begging for that since the PlayStation 2. Since we saw how good they can do with Resident Evil, and then go to the gameplay. This does what everybody has been asking for. This is the reason why you get Game Pass. This game is the reason why you would get an Xbox Series X or S. This game should be packaged with both of those systems. PlayStation 4 is in the lead right now as far as sales, but I'm sorry. PlayStation 5 is in the lead right now with sales, but with Hellblade 2 bundled with the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, this is one hell of a reason why you should get this game. And you PS5 fanboys, shut your mouth, because you have nothing to say until this game comes out on the PlayStation 4. Get yourself a Xbox Series X or S and get this game. Especially get the Game Pass. As ridiculous as y'all tune in tomorrow when we talk about some things about the Xbox, right? This is the reason why you should get an Xbox and Game Pass. Go ahead, Mike.
And you meant to say PlayStation 5. You keep saying
PlayStation
5.
I
know you love PlayStation 4.
Oh, man.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So going back to gameplay and everything, phenomenal. I'm gonna agree with you with the 5. I was a little hesitant at first because far as just getting used to the game again. You know what I'm saying? And then I just realized that they're building on a story that you already played, and the world just how it is, that no hub type of thing. And it really started getting really interesting far as to me, because the voices kind of did freak you out a little bit and threw you off or whatever, right? Because I played it with the headphones. That is like the best way to play this type of game, because the sound quality is like crazy, because they transfer from ear to ear. It seems like whatever's speaking to you is moving from one side to another, as well as, let's say, if you actually in a part where something is speaking or whatever, right? Then you pull away from it, you can hear it, as far as you go away. So they did a great job with sound design and as far as gameplay with the stuff. The controllers, as far as as far as battling these big, strong guys, you know what I'm saying, and you're a female and stuff, right? Just as far as just the action part with that, everything, you had to think about it. Granted, there is some you do learn how to read movements and stuff like that to attack these beings and everything like that. But fun gameplay wise, man, it's a phenomenal entry. It's like I would call it an interactive experience. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it's like a movie. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it being on Game Pass is another plus, far as for that, and you getting this game for a great price. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's, I believe it's what, $49, I think.
$49.
And that's a hell of a deal for this caliber of a game.
Yep.
All right, what's the next category, Mike?
Was the fun factor?
Fun factor.
Fun factor.
Another 5. Another 5. I'm telling you, this game. I mean, just the puzzles that you must solve in this game, and the fighting scenes and stuff like that. I mean, it's just it's long and tedious sometimes when you're trying to figure out these puzzles and stuff like that. But just I think the your surroundings kind of diminish that, because I wouldn't say it's a huge open world. I still don't understand why.
It's linear though. It is a linear type of game.
Yeah, you can't. You got a tree in front of you and you can't go over it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. But other than that, man, the gameplay is fun, and the story just gets you. It keeps you sunk in. You know what I'm saying? You're invested in this character, man. And with the, I hear voices, and this is a true thing that some people do go through. They hear voices in their head, and I'm figuring, is this what it's like for them to say that they hear multiple voices in their heads? Man, the gameplay is Mike.
All right, Fred. You just said this game is awesome, man. You love it. You want me to just finish giving my review, man?
Go ahead. Let's go to the next category, Mike.
All right. So I think the last one was replayability, brother. Replayability. I don't know if this is really replayable. You know what I'm saying? It is a 6-hour type of game. I can't really give that far as a 5 far as for that. I haven't beat it, just to be all transparent. I have not beat it yet, but it's a 6-hour game. I'm taking my time with it and what I'm experiencing so far. But very, very interesting, you know what I'm saying? Replayability wise, I don't know. That's why I think Game Pass is a great option for a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? For those that want to get this game and have more fun with it and stuff like that, try a little different. I don't know how many different ways you can try this game, or if it's multiple endings and stuff like that. That's one thing I don't know yet. But I would give replayability, I want to say maybe a 3, 4. I would go with 3 probably right now.
Replayability, I would give a 0 on this one, because although I give it high praise in graphical and gameplay, and the thing just looks like you went to the movie. It feels like you sat down and you went to go see, what was that long ass movie? Either like Malcolm X, or I think Avatar was like 3 hours long or something like that. It feels like that. It's this game is a party, right? So it comes out and you bring all your folks over, and if you're that type of game player where you can finish this game, you can have people come over your house and you can actually watch this as a movie, or you can stream it as a movie, and it's so entertaining. But once you do that, I don't think there's anything in this game. Now, I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct us. But I don't think there's anything in this game that you would want to replay this 6 hours again. You know, even if you get it on another system, right? So, like, if it comes out on PS5, see, I got it right that time, Mike. If it comes,
good.
If it comes out on PS5, I don't see you getting it and then, okay, I'm going to replay it, you know. It's kind of like the Last of Us series, right? Because you get drawn out when you play it on the P4, and then it comes out on the P5, and then, oh, I got to do this all over again. Unless they have something that's different when it comes to another console. If there's multiplayer, if there's, extra skins, you get another dress, that doesn't warrant me to play this thing all over again. That it doesn't pique my interest to do that, right? But just to replay it, I don't think there's anything in here for you to want to play this after you invested 6 hours into it. There's not enough. You know what I'm saying? As far as gadgetry and all this other stuff, there's not enough in here in this game for you to replay it. Once you're done with it, you're pretty much done with it. And I can kind of see why they kept it at the $49 mark, because you feel some type of way if you're playing a game for 5 hours and you pay close to $70 for this game, and then you don't play it anymore. It just sits, you know, and then, you know, you go try to trade it into GameStop and they only want to give you $3 for it. And that's being generous on the GameStop part. But, yeah, there's no reason for me to replay this game. I do love it. You know, I give it its accolades and everything else, but as far as replaying this game, man, there's no replayability.
Well, I just did my little quick, fast research. So there's not no multiple endings. Every ending is going to be the same. So I will have to renegotiate my the score I gave it as well too. So after you beat it one time, that's more than enough. So replayability, I'll drop down with you, Fred. Is going to be a 0 then. As far as if you beat it, it's already done. But you know, that's what it is.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and give it the final verdict, Mike.
Final verdict, Fred.
There we go. Press the wrong scene on OBS. Mike, Hellblade 2, buy, sell, or rent this thing?
I would Game Pass this thing, brother. Game Pass. Game Pass. I think that's going to be your best way to play it. You know what I'm saying? So, Game Pass. So I guess, what's that, like a rental?
Yeah.
Might as well say rental, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Fred, what about you?
I would Game Pass this as well. I don't think this is, even though it's $49, I don't think it's worth the buy to invest. Like I said, 6 hours into this game and you're done with it. What else are you going to do with it, right? But as far as like graphically and gameplay wise and just the cutscenes, from the cutscenes to the actual gameplay, man, it's just a smooth transition. You don't see any kind of like jumps in it, as we're used to seeing, and this makes you the reason why you get this Xbox, why you get Game Pass. If you don't have a powerful enough PC to play this game, because it does require a lot, you can get yourself an Xbox Series X or S and play this game. And this is one of the main reasons why I think that this is, you know, for all you fanboys, for you PS5 fanboys, this is one of the, I think this is going to generate sales for the Xbox. If you want to get this game permanently, but just going to buy it off the shelf, man, I don't think, because you can beat this game within 6 hours, man. I mean, I've beat it. I've beat the, what's that, 1942. I beat that the same day I brought it. Came home, played 3 hours of it, stopped and played another 3 hours of it. And I was like, what the hell, man? You know what I'm saying? That game was
a
on
PlayStation game, right?
That was a PlayStation game, yeah. PS4 game. The Order, yeah. So
The Order.
So this is not worth a no. It's not. But it's good though. It is good though.
The game show, you confuse me. I don't know what to do.
Play it, man. If you have Game Pass, you have nothing to worry about. If you have Game Pass, especially they're giving you a month for $1, right? Actually losing on this. But if you already have Game Pass, and if you want to wait, if you have a PS4 and you want to wait, that's on. I mean, oh my God, I think I don't like my PS5 or something, man. Because
you don't.
I don't.
You keep playing PlayStation 4.
Yeah, because I honestly, when I play my PlayStation 5, I play more of the PlayStation 4 games. Like, all y'all know, my favorite game on PlayStation 5 is Moon Patrol. That's my favorite game on PlayStation 5, man. But yeah, so yeah, I know that's weird. It's kind of us weird. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, they hyped up the game, but now they're saying don't buy it. What the hell? I just can't warrant a game that doesn't have anything else to do after you beat it. It's not like it's a Grand Theft Auto, right? It's not like you complete the mission and then you have another reason to play it, because you can play the online version. Yeah, so it's not like that. You know, it's not like even a Resident Evil where you can go through and, you know, get an unlimited amount of ammo or different color skin and stuff like that. That's still not a reason for me to play it, but it gives you an option to do so. This one, it doesn't give you an option unless you want to do a speed run. Then yeah, I would say, okay, yeah, that's a
speed run. Let's just see if they can get it faster.
Yeah,
but that's a lot of. I don't even know if you can skip the cutscenes. As far as I know, on PC you can't. As far as the cutscenes, once the cutscene come in there, you can't really skip it.
Yeah, so it is.
Yeah,
it is up to y'all, man. And like Mike and I always say, man, just don't look at our reviews and take our word for it. Just go out there and branch out and look at other people's reviews and then make your decision from there. But we're telling you to Game Pass it, man.
Yeah, but these reviews that we have are not sponsored by nobody, so these are honest reviews. Just to throw it out there as well too. So if you want honesty, come to our channel.
Yeah. if
we're gonna tell you how we feel about these games. We're not paid. Yeah, we're not paid by nobody.
Yeah. If you want BS, then watch everybody else. So, it is what it is.
All right, man. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Game Show with an A. Don't forget to have a Facebook store page. Don't forget to hit that notification bell when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show. And we'll see you next time.
And please remember to like, subscribe to all our social media networks. And we will see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts.
Gamer Show.
Next time, keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.